Welcome back, gang. It's James Comm, the guy on the bike, and this evening we're down in Dumbo. We're gonna run up here at 111 Front Street in the gallery building at Minus Space to see an exhibition about Julian Pretto gallery. And this exhibition was curated by John Zinsser. Well, we'll start out taking a look at this piece. This is by Ted Victoria, and it's titled Double Edge. And it's kind of hard to photograph this with the reflections, but actually a double-edged razor blade. This is not a video or anything. It's actually a series of mirrors and lenses inside this box, and there is somewhere a razor blade that's rotating. I'll just read a little bit from the press release. Minus Space is delighted to present the survey exhibition Julian Pretto Gallery, organized in collaboration with artist John Zinsser. This is the first time we've had to examine the history and legacy of the gallerist Julian Pretto, 1945 to 1995. Renowned for his sophisticated eye, keen ability to recognize new talent, and uncommon generosity, Pretto was beloved by artists he exhibited and widely respected in the greater community in the contemporary art world. This is a piece by Rosemary Castro, titled Choke 1972. Rosemary was married to Carl Andre briefly, maybe back in the 60s. It's by Gary Lang, untitled number 1, vinyl acrylic on panel, 1986 to 88. This is Stephen Stenheim, blue, 20 by 16 inches. And look a bit closely and observe this. You see that it's not just a flat navy blue, but there's some other things going on there. It's titled Boundary Trespassing by Roberta Allen. It's a very reductive piece by Phil Sims, entitled Oil and Linen on Board. There's Matthew Delegate, the proprietor here. Hey, Matthew. So this is a piece by Olivier Mosset. Is that how he pronounce his name? Is that Formica? Looks like it. Laminate on wood. There's an unusual silhouette piece. March 1991, 14 by 11 inches. We'll poke our head in the back room briefly. Well, this is a portrait of Julian Pretto by Ellen Lanyon. This is acrylic on canvas, 33 by 26 inches. This piece is by Antonakos, untitled, 1992, 27 by 21 inches. Acrylic pencil on mylar. The suprematist inspired piece. Oh, this is like a poem by Carl Andre titled 1962. It's a piece by Peter Downsborough titled Time 2 Lines 2013. Black tape and adhesive letters, 5 centimeters high, matte black, approximately 1 by 20 centimeters, 100 by 20 centimeters. This is Marcia Hafif, enamel on wood, chrome yellow, 1989. Marcia is maybe one of the 3 or 4 most prominent of the monochrome painters. This is enamel on wood, 22 by 22 inches, from a private collection. This is a little piece by Antonakos, Path on an Open Page, 43. This is from 1991. This book page is an acrylic on wood panel, 8 1/4 by 11 by 2 inches. This is, but the problem perplexed him, to employ an archaic phrase. Well, we're going to go down and look at the second part of the show down the hall. It's the very busy Walter Robinson also made it down here to Dumbo. Wow, okay. Mark Greenwald. Oh, hey, this is Carl Andre. Yeah, I looked at the guy, I thought he was a relative of Joseph Smith. Probably over 45 people in the show, so I'm not going to get everybody, but I'll just try to pause over some of the pieces that are more interesting. This is by Farrell Brickhouse, titled Original Under Nirvana, 1978. Encaustic canvas on wood. I kind of like this one. This is by Renee Pierre-Alain. First patch, 1986, 1988. And again, you can sort of see there's a minimalist influence here. This is by Robert Yasuda, Mirage, 1987, acrylic and epoxy on canvas and wood. I like the surface treatment. Like a lot of this work has a kind of object quality. Merlin Wagner, untitled. Rust preventive paint on steel. Flush. nice stark piece by Suzan Frecon, and this is from 2004. Suzan is one of these painters that has been around for years, but has finally started to get a lot of attention. It's a very subtle piece by Nancy Haynes. Oh, good. I'll just get a view of this. It's untitled, the shape canvas. Kind of like the matte against the shiny white. Untitled 1990, oil on canvas, and we've got a little text in there. Speed, greatest velocity delivering. Here's a very nice, simple but decorative piece. Mary Opering, center blue, 1990. Egg tempera and gold leaf on gesso panel, and yeah, I like the burnished gold and the dry cobalt blue. Betsy Kaufman, untitled 1990 acrylic on acetate. Lucio Pozzi, Level D, 1999. Acrylic on canvas on wood, diptych. Those are some thick stretches, but here again, this is almost like a Don Judd box on the wall. And that surface pigment looks much bluer in the monitor than it is in under the gallery lights. Stephen Antonakos, 1980, untitled. Colored pencil on vellum. Stephen Westfall, Noon Whistle, 1998. Stephen is also one of the godfathers of the current hard-edged abstraction that's happening these days. Carrie Smith. It's titled Hello, 1988. I always enjoy Carrie's color sense. He's got a great symphonic orchestration of his colors. It's by Christian Haub. 4x3, oil enamel and graphite on wood. Julian Pretto, untitled 1994. This is by D.M. Simmons, untitled. Oil and cold wax on panel. It's interesting, I can almost see the waves of the squeegee dragging over the panel. This kind of nice, simple rendering, kind of megalithic structure. Fitzgerald of a Spectra, 1990. This is a painting by the curator John Zinsser. It's titled Tender Tramp 1990 Oil and Enamel on Canvas. Looks like he's got some metallic, maybe pearlescent paint in there. It's another more or less monochrome piece by Christopher Lee. Hand-ground oil paint on linen, 40 by 20 inches. Looks like encaustic. It's a very subtle piece by Daniel Levin, untitled FGR, 1991 acrylic on cotton. This is an intriguing piece by Tom Martinelli. Look a little closer. Look at this. This is untitled, November 10th, 1994. Acrylic on canvas. Covered this with all little dots, layers of little dots. Actually, I looked at this and thought this was a digital print because it has that kind of quality of almost photographic blow-up. By Tom Brenzelton, untitled 87. Acrylic and polyurethane on linen. This is another very interesting piece. I just love the technique. Daniel Reynolds. It's polyurethane and enamel on cradled masonry. And we recently went down and saw an exhibition of abstract paintings at the Hole, and they had a whole bunch of younger painters, mostly things that were done in the last 2 or 3 years, and I think a lot of this work here could actually fit into that show. It's by Greg Montrell. Movement number 37, 1997. Oil on canvas. Well, we were lucky we finally caught up with the curator, John Zinsser. Tell us a little bit about Julian and how you were involved with him and what kind of attracted you to the project.
In this room, almost all these artists had their first solo show.
First shows.
103 Sullivan Street storefront gallery. And
would that be considered in the East Village at the time?
Or it was post-East Village.
This is post-East Village, okay.
Late 80s, early 90s, which is a period people don't know that much about. And so I worked on the show with Matthew Delegate from Minus Space.
Yes, the great Matthew.
We put together a timeline. I've been doing interviews all summer with a lot of the principal people involved. But unexpectedly tonight, seeing people after 15, 20 years, it's really been an amazing experience. And
well, I was impressed with the turnout. You got some real superstars showing up, which I guess shows you how influential and how much people loved Julian and his projects.
Absolutely, and it's a really interesting intergenerational story because Julian knew all the artists from the 1970s who were involved in minimalism and monochrome painting, post-minimalism. But for my generation, that was a mode of entree into this kind of cult-like small community that we would never know. And for me, it was really the beginning of my own education about what I was doing in my paintings. I was in my 20s at the time. So for me to meet Marcia Hafif in 1988, 89 was the beginning of a long and very important process for me of kind of self-education.
You know, one of the other things I noticed is I've been covering a lot of abstract painting shows lately. I was just visiting one at the Hole maybe a month or two ago, and they were showing abstract paintings that have been done in the last 2 or 3 years, and it's interesting to see how much this work relates. I mean, even though it could be 10 or 20 years old, it's kind of a harbinger of where a lot of young abstract painters are going now.
Absolutely. In particular, interest in kind of the literal issues of non-objective painting materials and so forth. But Julian also, as much as he had a specific eye, he was really a judge of character. And this is something I've really experienced this summer organizing the show. He found people, each of whom had a kind of specific role with regard to him. And seeing those people here tonight really gives a sense of, how much Julian sort of intuitively knew which artists were really going to become great.
So it's almost about building a community of like-minded people.
A community, but a very specific community built on individual relationships and individual friendships. And one where Julian remained this kind of enigmatic central protagonist in the whole story. We could barely find a photograph of him.
Wow.
Even though he was this kind of iconic figure, very elusive in his 9 lives that he had lived during the various incarnations of galleries.
How many galleries did he have?
Well, he had this fine arts building in Tribeca, which was the beginning of using real estate to provide a place for example, artist space started there, and printed matter, and art studios there. But when we were working with him in West Soho in the late 80s, early 90s, at one time he was operating 4 galleries simultaneously in these small spaces.
Oh, what a busy guy.
Having an opening, every week. So he condensed a lot of history into a very short period. He died of AIDS in 1995.
Yeah, okay, well thanks, John. Congratulations. The show looks good. Thank you. All right. So this is James Calm screaming over the din at the 111 Front Street Gallery building at Minus Space and the show Julian Pretto Gallery, curated by John Zinsser and Matt the Delegate. Thank you, Kate. Thank you.